Good evening, students. Welcome to 7th standard social class. Students, hope you have done the exam well. Today we are going to see the lesson civics unit 2 political parties. What is political party? Political parties are the voluntary association of individuals with broad ideological identity who agree on some policies. So it is a voluntary organization with some broad ideology and they are having an identity and they are making policy and formulate an agenda and program for the welfare of the society. And there are three basic components of political party: the leader, active member, and the followers. There are three types of party system: single party system, bi-party system, and multi-party system. In India, we are following multi-party system. In India, we categorize this party system as national parties, regional parties, and registered but unrecognized parties, that is independent candidate. National parties, they are familiar throughout country, all states they are standing in the election. Regional parties, they are familiar only with the state, it is called as state parties. And registered unrecognized party, they are independent candidate. Likewise, we have categories into three types. Every party in the country, every political party, they have to register with election commission and they must get recognized by election commission. Our election commission is an independent body. Their main work, administering election. It is located in New Delhi. Our election commission of India, they are having some rules, they are having some criteria for the recognition of political party in India. If a party become a national party, the party should secure at least 6% of the total vote in Lok Sabha election or state assembly election in 4 states. They must win 4 seats in Lok Sabha from any state. And they have to win 2% of seat in Lok Sabha from at least 3 different states in the latest general election. If a party become a regional or state party, that parties that secure at least 6% of total vote in state legislative assembly election, that is MLA election. They must win 1 Lok Sabha seat for every 25 seats or at least 2 seats in legislative assembly. They need to win a minimum of 3% of total number of seats in legislative assembly. Then only it will become a state party or regional party. For independent candidate, the criteria is he has to contest in either of the parliamentary election or state assembly election, but he should not belong to any political party. This is we call independent party. In the election, those who secured majority seats, those who win most of the places, that party will be called as majority party. That party began to rule the country and they began to form the government. That party we call ruling party. The ruling party play a decisive role in making law for the country. Students, up to this we have completed the lesson. Today we are going to see the remaining part of the lesson. So those who secure majority seat, those who win in the election, that party we call majority party or ruling party. What was their main work? Their main work making laws. Those who secure second rank next to ruling party, that party we call opposition party. Now we are going to see that what is the work done by opposition party. The party which gets second largest number, note this one, which party scored second rank or second largest number of seats next to majority party or ruling party in the election is called opposition party. And effective opposition is very essential for the successful operation of the democracy. If the success of the democracy is mainly depend upon in the hands of the work done by the opposition party. They are as important as that of ruling party. The opposition party is equal to ruling party. They check the autocratic tendency of the ruling party. The main work of the opposition party, they are checking the work done by the ruling party. They check the autocratic tendencies of the ruling party. They critically examine the policies and bills introduced by the government. What are the bills introduced by the ruling party or the government? All these are critically examined by the opposition party. And what are the policies introduced by the ruling party? These policies were criticized by the opposition party. They raise their voice on the failures and wrong policies. The opposition policies, they raise their voice against the policies and wrong policies of the ruling party. They highlight the important issues which are not acted upon the government. The leader of the opposition party enjoys the rank of the cabinet minister. Note this one important GK question. The opposition party leader is equal to the cabinet minister. So this is the importance of opposition party. This is very very important. It will come for your high class. Students, who is the ruling party in our country? Yes, BJP. Who is the opposition party? Congress. Like that in state Tamil Nadu, who is the ruling party? DMK. The opposition party is ADMK. Now we will see coalition government. What is the meaning of coalition government? In a multi-party system, a single party sometimes may not secure the majority required to form the government. So in a multi-party system, we are following multi-party system. In the multi-party system, those who secure majority seat, those who win in the election majority places, that party we call majority party. In some time, a single party may not be able to get the majority seat in the election. In such a case, some parties they join together to form the government. Nowadays, we are having the coalition government. For example, in state Tamil Nadu, the DMK they join with Congress like that and they win in the election. So many parties they join together and they win in the election and they show the majority. So that government we call coalition government. Such government is called coalition government. So it will come for 2 marks. Electoral symbols and its importance. An electoral symbol is a standardized symbol. Note this one. Electoral symbol is a standardized one allocated to a political party. They play an important role in the election. The symbol play an important part in the election. They can be easily identified. For example, for BJP, easily we can identify the lotus is a symbol. For Congress, hand is a symbol. Like that. The people easily identify the symbol. Oh, this party is belong. They can be easily identified, understood, remembered and recognized by the voters. The election commission has stopped allotting animal as symbols. Note this one. The election commission is not given any animals as a symbol. The only exception are the lion and elephant. These 2 animals were used as a symbol, lion and elephant. The symbol of nationally recognized party is standard throughout India. The national party, they are having the same symbol, unique symbol throughout India. That symbol will not be allotted to any other party or individual. That national party symbol will not be allotted to any other individual or any other party. Then state parties are allotted to certain symbol that no other party can use a symbol in that particular state, but which different parties in different states can use the same symbol. Example, Shiv Sena in Maharashtra and Jharkhand Mukti Morcha in Jharkhand use bow and arrow as their symbol. Now we will see what is the difference between the national party and regional or state party. National parties are political party which participate in different elections all over India. So this national party, they stand in the election all over India. Throughout India they are standing. They are familiar throughout the country. Regional party or political parties which participate in different election but only within the state. The regional party, they also participate in election, different election. It may be a parliament election or state legislative election or local municipal election, but within the state only they can stand. The national party should be strong enough in at least 4 states. The national party should get win at least 4 states. The regional party should be strong enough in at least 1 or 2 states. National party has an exclusive symbol throughout the country. They are having exclusive symbol throughout the country. A symbol is reserved for it in the state in which it is recognized. The state party, it is reserved only state in which it is recognized. But the same symbol can be allotted to different parties in different states. So these are the difference between the national party and regional party. Both national and regional parties trigger the growth of the nation and work for the welfare of the people, whether it may be a national party or regional party or independent candidate. All these political parties and independent candidates, they work towards the growth of the nation and towards the welfare of the people. Their main aim to work for the nation and welfare of the people. Students, we have completed Civics Unit 2, Political Parties. Let me summarize the point. In modern age is an age of a mass society and of large population, and party system is a modern phenomenon. A group of people with broad common interest who organize to win election, control government and thereby influence government policies. There are 3 major types of party system: single party, bi-party and multi-party. In India, what type of party system we are following? Yes, multi-party system. Individual citizens who are not members of party may be also be elected. He is known as independent candidate. Election Commission is responsible for free and fair election in India. Students, today I will give the 2 marks. You copy in your classwork note and study well. Thank you.